Have you ever exercised stock options and ended up with a tax bill that made you think, wait, did I even sell anything yet? If so, you're probably encountered the alternative minimum tax, or AMT. And while that surprise tax bill isn't exactly a pleasant memory, there's a good chance something valuable came out of it, an AMT credit. The problem? Most executives don't realize how or when they can actually use it. So what is the AMT credit? Well, let's start with the basics. When you exercise incentive stock options, or ISOs, and hold the shares instead of selling them, the IRS may treat the difference between your exercise price and the market value as income under AMT rules. So even though you didn't sell the stock, you might still owe tax on what are essentially paper gains. That's where the AMT credit comes in. Think of it as a prepayment of taxes. If you paid AMT because of an ISO exercise, that extra tax can potentially come back to reduce your future taxes. But, and this is the catch, it doesn't happen automatically. So when can you actually use it? You can only use an AMT credit in a year when your regular tax bill is higher than your AMT calculation. That tends to happen when you sell shares that you originally triggered the AMT, you receive additional taxable income like bonuses or RSUs, or your overall tax situation shifts back toward regular tax. When that happens, the credit can reduce your tax bill and sometimes even create a refund. But if you remain in AMT year after year, the credit simply carries forward indefinitely. So why many executives never use it? This is where people often get stuck. Some executives exercise options every year, but don't sell enough shares, which keeps them in AMT continuously. Others unintentionally reduce their regular tax too much through large deductions or aggressive tax deferrals, which also keeps the credit from being used. The result, a credit that just sits there. So here are some strategies that can help unlock AMT credits. There are a few ways thoughtful planning can help. First, timing stock sales intentionally. Selling shares in a year when your regular tax exceeds AMT is often the simplest way to activate the credit. Second, coordinating option exercises with income events like bonuses or RSU vesting. That extra income can help push your regular tax above AMT. And third, being strategic with charitable giving. Large deductions in the wrong year can actually delay your ability to use the credit. If you've exercised ISOs in the past and paid AMT, there's a good chance you have unused credits waiting to work for you. But without a clear plan, they can easily sit there for years. With the right strategy though, those credits can turn a past tax surprise into future tax savings. And that's a much better outcome than letting them collect dust.